Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa and live from Los Angeles. I'm so excited to welcome award-winning filmmaker Jeremy Comte to the show. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So glad to hear.
All the way in La La Land. You've been slaying the festivals, TIFF, Sundance, and now you're here for Oscar season. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much. It's been such a great adventure. It's film has been released in Sundance about a year ago, and we won over 70 awards.
70 awards.
70, yeah, and over 125 festivals.
Wow.
It's been crazy.
Why do you think it is that you've won so many awards and it really resonates with audience the way it does?
Yeah, I think there's a very strong visual feeling that I see like in people that like the film really challenges them, and I think we can really see themselves as kids because the story is two boys that can pulling pranks at each other, and it goes a little bit too far. So there's this idea that we all see ourselves as kids that like it could have gone too far. One of our jokes could have gone too far.
Oh my gosh. So take us back to your journey. How did you come to this part in your life? Tell us a little bit about your personal journey to this.
Well, actually, like it's a dream since I'm 11, 12 years old to be a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing skateboard videos when I was a boy, and then slowly studied film in university at Concordia, traveled the world, did documentaries, and I always wanted to do fiction films, so now I'm here. And it's been,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think we have a look at the trailer, so let's take a sneak peek. Wow.
Ooh.
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
How would you describe your style as a filmmaker?
That's always a tough question because I don't really thoughtfully think of my style. It just happens so naturally. But I would say it's what's very important for me is to have visual films that also engage the audience and that kind of have psychological thrillers. So it's very, very, very psychological. Yeah.
Do you remember the first psychological thriller that you loved or fell in love with?
Oh my God. Well, the one that I always come back to is Panic Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah.
I love this one. It's so simple, and like the relationships are so strong in the characters. It just connects so much to it.
Is that what makes for the best psychological thriller? Is it the relationships?
Yeah, I guess it comes down to characters, and I feel if people love the film, is if they need to see themselves in characters and understand why they're taking the decision there, and for me, it's all the impact on how the stories unfold and traps the character in my film. There's a tragedy that happens, and it's nature that's taking over. And without spoiling it, it's a point of non-return, and we all know it's a point of non-return. But as spectators, we want to find a solution. We're trying to figure it out. We're getting involved in the film, and I feel that's when it becomes very visual.
You've obviously had a very rewarding journey with this film, but what were some of the biggest challenges you encountered along the way?
I mean, financing is a big one. It's so hard also as a young filmmaker. But in Montreal, in Canada, we're lucky to have grants. So and it was a long process for me to write this film and to find the right tone to it. So that was the artist. It took me 4 years to write it, to find the financing. But at the end of the day, it's so rewarding to take all that time. I think that was my the biggest lesson, to not rush things too much.
As in film, we learn so much about human behavior and everything. What do you think when you take a look out, because I'm sure you look at the world and story now as your perspective, what do you think it is that has most people not succeed? I mean, because I'm sure you're in this industry and you see yourself, you see the human nature. What do you think it is?
Question.
Yeah, well, for me, like, my life is about films, it's so strong. I don't think if you're just kind of interested in films and you want to make it, it's not going to work. You need to just always think about it and work around it, and
you have to be obsessed with what you're saying. It's kind of true.
I'm sure you're still dreaming about this film.
Oh, totally. I mean, like, this like my fauve actually comes from my childhood dreams. You know, that's the genesis of the film. It's like I dreamt about a scene that's in the films, and it was a recurrent dream. Kept coming
really?
to me. So most of my film's ideas comes from my dreams.
So it's like a
Fascinating.
divinely channeled thing that
Do you
has
keep
to
a
come
dream
through.
diary, or you just remember them?
Yeah, I write them down. Yeah,
Wow.
it's so important. But sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh, I'm a bit too lazy.
So tell us what's the next reoccurring dream that you have that may be a potential future?
I don't know, the dreams I have a lot now, but now it's just because of the Academy Awards, you know, there's so much pressure. So I dream a lot about the Academy Awards. I dream of going on stage, but I don't know, cross fingers, we don't know. what's gonna
What are you
happen.
going to do to celebrate if you win?
I think it's celebrating with my team, and like we've been working so hard all together, and I want to share that with them.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Tell everyone where they can follow you personally and watch your film.
well, they can go on my website, jeremycomte.com, and they can follow me on Instagram, jcomte. And they can watch my film. Now it's been for the award season of Vimeo, but it's going to come back in about a month on Vimeo. So you just type FOV and you're going to find it.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and best of luck to
Congratulations.
you.
Thank you so much.
Stay
guys.
tuned. We'll be back with more Good Morning La La Land.